Hello tech lovers, today's video is on DJI Air 2S drone. Through extensive research and based on quality, we've put together a list of options that will meet the needs of different types of buyers. So, whether it's features, performance of its particular side, or necessary topics, we've got you covered with more information on this drones. We have also included the links in the description box down below. You can like the video, show your creativity in the comment section, and subscribe for more tech-related videos. We upload multiple videos in a week. Now, let's get started. It's the DJI Air 2S is the latest quadcopter of the Mavic Air series. Don't let the names that are shorter deceive you. The Mavic series isn't over, and the most recent Air is a further instance of the smaller series that has a superior camera than the bigger as well as more costly Mavic drones available. The most notable aspect on Air 2S is a 1-inch camera, which was previously only available in drones like the Mavic 2 Pro and Phantom series of drones. Air 2S has the familiar style that is part of its predecessor, the Mavic series, featuring the same materials used for building and colors, along with the front camera that hangs from the ceiling and retractable propeller arms, with propellers with quick release. Focused on photography, the Air 2S shares some camera features with the Osmo Pocket cameras, including the smart photo capabilities. Features such as high dynamic range, hyperlight, and scene recognition may be familiar to you. The image quality improvements are quantified in comparison to that of the Mavic Air 2. The camera on the earlier drone boasted 0.8 micrometer size pixels. The Air 2S camera has 2.4 micrometer pixels. The newer model also captures 5.4K video. Like you'd expect from the DJI drone, the stabilization of images is of the highest quality. We could introduce the camera to wobble as we flew with a bit of a shake on a stormy afternoon. Yet we needed to put in the effort to get there. Between the 3-axis mechanical gimbal and a bit of digital stabilization, normal flight on fair weather days will be silky smooth. Air 2S introduces new distance records too, with O3 OcuSync 3.0 with the possibility of up to 12 km of range. This is nearly 7.5 miles. In compliance with the line of sight law for the US, we can at a minimum say that there weren't any connectivity issues while we flew the drone at around 1,400 feet. The remote control on Mavic Air 2S is nearly identical as the remote on the earlier Mavic Air 2. The only noticeable difference we can detect is in the way that tripod is now spelled SIN, and the resistance to thyroid hormone button indicates it functions as an emergency stop or hover control as well. In this instance, we're glad that DJI hasn't invented anything new, although we're disappointed that we don't have the tiny liquid crystal display screen that was in use at the beginning of Mavic drones. What speed do you require for your camera to take off? Its DJI Air 2S effortlessly travels at 33 mph with normal mode and providing full image stabilization and obstacle avoidance. You can switch to sport mode to speed up to over 40 mph. Simply make sure you are in a wide area. Sport mode shuts off obstacles avoidance. The DJI Air 2S offers forward, downward, backward, and upward facing obstacles to avoid. Top sensors have been placed so that they help in forward detection when at full tilt in forward flight. In our tests, the default range of detection for obstacles is not enough. It's safe, but there's a bush that's 6 feet away from our helipad that is stationary. The Air 2S felt that was too close and was unable to resist the attempts of flying close to the bush to get back to the top of the landing pad. It is adjustable, however. Once you get from the beginning, you should expect to require an area that is slightly bigger for flying with the Air 2S. Flight features include well-known quick-shot tools, as well as upgraded eye tools. Point of interest was updated to version 3.0. Active Track is at version 3.0, and Spotlight is now in version 2.0. DJI took a few features that are from the Osmo line. Master Shots offers proximity, landscape, and landscape modes to experiment with. Overall, the Air 2S drone feels more secure and smoother as compared to Mavic Air 2. It is smoother and safer than Mavic Air 2, smaller and more agile than Mavic 2 series drones, and can produce better photos than the Mini series. The Air 2S is proud to announce that it has AirSense, which is an automatic dependent surveillance broadcast receiver. We didn't encounter another air traffic issue our testing of this Air 2S, but as we have experienced before, we are aware that a message would appear in the DJI Fly app on our connected mobile device, telling us the location of any incoming flying aircrafts that are manned. You are responsible to give the right of way to aircraft that are manned. We suggest having a plan for a diversion route each flight. The good news is that it seems that the propellers and battery of the DJI Mavic Air 2 will work with the brand new Air 2S. This is among the first occasions that DJI has released a brand new drone without requiring us to purchase new components and accessories. Thank you, DJI. The most appealing feature of the best thing about the DJI Air 2S is the high-quality components and features at a low cost. The specs included in Air 2S promise a solid flying experience and amazing aerial images and videos from the air. The camera is 1-inch and can record 5.4K video as well as 20 megapixel stills. These are the same specs that were previously only available to drones that cost at minimum twice the cost. The DJI Air 2S is not the first drone with 20 megapixel cameras that have 1-inch sensors. It's the DJI Mavic 2 Pro, and many Phantom drones sport such specifications. Also, however, Air 2S is the first drone to have this feature. Air 2S is now the lowest priced and smallest drone we have seen equipped with this camera. We're excited about the future drones and Osmo Pocket devices that might utilize this size sensor too, especially when we review the video and images by Air 2S. Air 2S, the camera's 1-inch sensor backup, is the capability for recording 5.4K video at 30 frames per second and 4K at 60 frames per second, and an amazing speed of 150 megabits per second. We've not yet compared the Air 2S footage side by side with Mavic 2 Pro footage for a thorough comparison. However, we're comfortable opining that Air 2S is the better camera. Air 2S is the better camera. DJI makes use of the sensor size to provide digital zoom. In the maximum resolution, you'll be able to enjoy a 3x zoom. At 4K you get an 8x zoom, 4x with 2.7K and 1080 pixels 60 frames per second, and 8x zoom when you shoot 1080 pixels with 30 frames per second. If you think the DJI Air 2S is within your budget and you're in search of an excellent camera drone, then this is our top recommendation for drones that are consumer-friendly. There are higher quality cameras with higher prices and more affordable drones if camera features are not as important to you. However, DJI's latest model is yet again among their most popular models in the market for consumers. If you like the video and find it helpful, you can always give a like on this video. Smash that subscribe button for more tech-related informative videos. The links to all products we have talked about are in the description box down below. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, have fun and keep up the good work.